Yo, what's good, y'all? Just recently finished The Boys season 3. Off camera, I watched season 1 and 2. I bust out all 3 seasons in like 2 weeks, to be completely real with y'all. I thoroughly enjoyed The Boys, all in all. I just love the concept of corrupt superheroes. There's just something about it that is so captivating to me. Not just with the violence and, the bloodshed and, just the overall corruptness within the system, the superhero system, and the money, that all that is cool and all. But it's the characters that make it for me. Well, the cast in particular, especially. I believe the cast is spot on. They play their roles so well. So well. I just love the cast from top to bottom. From Homelander, the Butcher, to Maeve, to Starlight, to Huey. Just all these different characters. The cast is just phenomenal. The story is dope too. Okay, it's a corrupt system. Superhero system, just majorly involved in just making money off of the soups. And superheroes are just governed by Vought. Vought just has control over them. Okay? Before I dive more deep into this, I like to say this video will contain mild spoilers here and there. Maybe a majority of spoilers, to be real with y'all. So yeah, get out the video now if you haven't watched season 1, 2, or 3. So yeah, you've been warned. But the whole concept with the corrupt system is just so dope to me because, let's just take it back. Rewind to like season 1, right? With Huey and his girlfriend just chilling out, right? And then just boom, A-Train just bodies his girlfriend. Okay, that that instant right there just instantly hooked me. Just instantly hooked me onto the series. I'm like, God dang, like, you really you a superhero, right? A-Train, my man, black man, like you really bodied this girl like that? And this man just like saying I'm sorry and he just off. Like, I'm like, yo, I need to see more of this. And so leading after that, for those of you who already watched it, you already know, like, Huey, he's basically on a path of vengeance. Revenge against A-Train, he's trying to get his get back. Because, like, if that was your girlfriend, my guys, if that was your girlfriend, your girl gets bodied by a soup, wouldn't you want to get payback? Me personally, yeah, hell yeah, I want to get payback. That's baby girl right there. What you talking about? What you mean? I'll be furious. I don't care if he's a superhero, he run like as fast as the Flash, whatever. I don't care. He gonna get these hands, bro. He's gonna get these hands. Fast forward, we meet Butcher, we meet Frenchie, we meet Mother's Milk. I can't stand that. Why is your name Mother's Milk? Whatever. We meet the rest of the gang, and then we meet that little Asian girl. I forgot her name. Her name, Kimiko, that's her name. And then we are introduced to the rest of the soups. The Deep. That dude is just funny as hell, bro. The Deep is funny as hell. But yeah, the Deep is funny as hell. He's probably one of my, between him and Homelander, I can't decide who's funnier. Because Homelander is just like, a straight up man child, just a kid. it the way he acts up when he doesn't get his way is just so entertaining to me. I just love his character, and shout out to his the actor. What's his name? Anthony Starr. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the cast. Y'all killed it. Y'all did your roles spectacularly. All right. And so, the overall premise of season 1, was Huey trying to get his get back on A Train. They catch one of the Supes. Was it Invisible Man? I forgot his name. He could turn invisible. All right. This dude, you already know, like, he gets blown to bits. Like a bomb up his ass. Gruesome. Another gruesome moment in the series. Hell of a lot of gruesome moments in the series. That's just an aspect I love about it. But I won't be talking too much about season 1 and season 2. Because those, already in the past. I want to talk mostly about season 3. Okay, why I love season 3 especially. One of the biggest reasons, we are introduced to a new member, a new force to be reckoned with, Soulja Boy. That dude is just a walking bomb. Just a walking, I don't know how else to describe it. Just, if he get upset, I still don't know too much about his power. I know it eliminates a Soup's powers and makes him just a regular human being, which is bizarre. I'm just curious, where did he get his powers from? I mean, when he was being tested on in that Russian facility, what did they do to him to give him those powers? Because I know surely before that, when he was with his regular team, original team, Black Noir, those twins, and the rest of the team, whatever, he didn't have that. He was just like a bootleg Captain America pretty much. So I'm very curious, how did he get those powers? Y'all let me know. I'm still doing my research on it. The introduction of Soulja Boy was like, one of my favorite parts of season 3. Of course, we get more of Homelander. We get more of the rest of the Supes, Starlight, and those interactions and relationships, further developing, furthering the drama in the series. Butcher is still trying to, find his wife. Because at the end of season 2, Butcher finds out his wife is alive, right? And in like some unknown location that Homelander just basically shows him a glimpse of his wife and then throws him off into a street next to some random ass restaurant, right? So Butcher, he goes on a hunt, he's trying to find his wife. I respect that dude. He trying to get his get back on Homelander because that dude freaking raped his wife. Crazy. But one of the most unsettling things with this season was the fact that in order for Butcher to get to that point of accomplishing his goal of taking down Homelander, I mean, sure, he sometime in season 3 he does get in contact with his wife, and things don't go as planned, right? But in order for him to get his get back on Homelander, this dude goes against his code of honor, which is like he completely despises Supes. Okay, from what we remember from season 1 and season 2, this dude utterly despised, hated them to the core, superheroes. And then all of a sudden he just wants to reverse what he said and just like, not even reverse, if you can really call it that, but just go against his code of honor and become a suit himself, a temporary suit, using Temp V. I'm just like, really? I mean, it's cool as hell. Don't get me wrong. The powers he got, basically like Homelander's. I mean, he can't fly. Maybe we'll see that in season 4. He got laser vision, like gold laser eyes. That's cool as hell. Super strength, like an iron body. Bulletproof. That's cool as hell. But the cost, though, of Temp V, we find out later in season 3, is that like accelerates brain tumors, seizures, just basically is your body's rushing to like imminent death. Like you're getting to that point where you're near death and you only have like months to live. Okay, same with Huey. His powers were cool when he took Temp V because he was tired of being a straight up pussy for in front of Starlight, because you know Starlight is a lot stronger than him. Of course, she's a permanent superhero. I understand his frustration. You know, he took Temp V alongside Butcher, and you know he got teleportation powers, clothes shedding off or whatever. I'm like, hey, y'all going against y'all code of honor, but whatever. Well, really, Huey didn't really have a code of honor, like compared to Butcher. Huey just wanted to prove himself, like I can handle my own stuff, you know, handle my own joint, and not have to rely on my girlfriend all the time. I feel the man. I really do feel him. Because me personally, I'll get tired of my girlfriend, you know, cleaning up for me all the time and doing carrying all the heavy loads. Like, come on, give me that heavy load. Like, let me take that burden off of you. Let me be the man in the situation. So I feel him. So we're gonna fast forward. Okay. One of my all-time favorite scenes from season 3. Boy. Soldier Boy and Butcher fighting Homelander underneath, like in that little den area in the mansion, like, well, hero-gasm going on. That hero-gasm nasty as hell. Bunch of freaks. But that was my all-time favorite scene in entire season 3, when Soldier Boy and Butcher just straight up ganging up on Homelander, beating his ass. At first it was Soldier Boy fighting Homelander at first. Homelander almost like he had the upper hand, and then Butcher came into the mix. And then later on Huey came in. I thought that whole sequence is fire. That was my favorite scene. I truly loved it. All in all, season 3 just made me even more excited for what's to come from the boys. Because surely this is not the end, of course. Because at the very end, you know, we see Homelander with his kid, Ryan. You know, at whatever Homelander rally is going on. And you know, Homelander introduces the people to his son. One dude yells out fascist or whatever, insults Homelander and his son, throws like whatever bottle at his son. Homelander lasers his freaking head off. That moment, I thought things were going a completely, like, it's going to turn upside down for Homelander. But it's like the writers of the story just like switcheroo, reverse card, okay? And they just like did a mean ass punt fake and said, no, we're not going to do it how you thought it was going to play out. These people are actually going to support Homelander and what he does and what he truly wants to be. Okay, he said it himself a plethora amount of times. I can do whatever the fuck I want, right? And that's what season 4 is going to be pertaining to. Him doing whatever the hell he wants. That's scary as hell, because you know how insane this dude is. And you have his son Ryan, while everybody's cheering him on for lasering that dude's head off, his son's smiling. So you know good and well his son is going to be in support of that and whatever father's doing, and he's going to be intertwined in that mix. He's going to be so deep into it. I feel like with season 4, Butcher, he's got a lot on his plate, because he promised his wife that he would take care of him. And if Ryan goes too deep with Homelander in season 4 with these crazy ass endeavors, yeah, Butcher got a lot on his plate. Not only Homelander and Ryan, but also that other girl, the head popper, I forgot her name, Victoria Newman, her psychic powers, they got to deal with her too, because she's corrupt. So season 4 is going to be crazy, because now, especially with Homelander, now that he had that realization, that moment of realization that he can do whatever the hell he wants, and people actually support that, he's going to be bodying a lot of people. Because I really, like, if you remember back from season 1 or season 2, I can't remember, he was at one of those rallies, and it was like people were opposing him for what he was saying, like, you don't rule us. Like, they were just chanting, you don't rule us, you don't rule us. And that was just pissing him off. And I honestly thought that scene was real. I'm gonna make sure to put up a video of it if I can find it. I honestly thought that scene was real, and he was just lasering and bodying everybody in that rally. I'm like, God dang, like, you really actually did that? And turns out it was just like an imaginative thought that he conjured up from his evil part of his mind, of his self. And it was like, God dang, boy, like, I thought y'all really had me going thinking you actually did that. I'm like, hey, I'm all for it, because that makes the story even that much more interesting. Like, you're supposed to be the good guy, and here you are showing your true colors, right? But they scrapped that, and they went back to reality and of him being the good guy. But now I feel like we're going to get that scene plus more in season 4, just because of the fact that he realized there's people that are in agreement with what he is and what he's about. All right, that's what I'm truly excited for. Boy, season 3 is fire. On the Fire Fist, I give this season 90% on the Fire Fist, okay? This season wasn't perfect, but it was near perfect in my opinion. Comment down below, let me know what y'all thought about season 3, season 1 and 2 if you like as well. But hey, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you would like to keep up with the content that drops on this channel. And I will see y'all next time. I'm out.